This is a response video to Give Me a Break, man. Just adding context, more context to that race issue. I mean, sorry, I know it's getting obsessive. I'll try to make this a final or something close to it. There's context to all this stuff, and you know, I guess for me I started becoming aware of it maybe with the Dendrophilian video. And I commented on his video something to the effect, you know, this is basically, it's not a white man's word anymore, so quit fucking around with it. I mean, yeah, I didn't go hysterical. I realized he's being, whatever, artistic and using it for impact and all these other bullshit. But you could see, I mean, you saw with that video, it offended some people, it hurt some people. They're there, they're out there. The videos are out there if you want to go look for them. People of color. Alright, and then we have people running for President of the United States talking about what 90% of black people are in Washington, and that kind of rhetoric. We've got anarchists talking about levels of people and people's rights of association. Words like, phrases like states' rights are popping up all over the place. I mean, this is the rhetoric of the past, it's the rhetoric of evil, and that's the context here. You can't deny the fucking context. And for me personally, the context is that, yeah, I've been fighting for civil rights. I'm a white person fighting for civil rights, and because I'm not a rich man, or because I'm not a lawyer, or because some other bullshit elitist crapola, I haven't been able to secure my basic fucking civil rights in this fucking country, and I'm white. And so, you know, it doesn't take a brilliantly expansive mind to figure out that, well, shit, if white people can't even get their fucking rights, then black people are really fucked. Because we, you know, let's not play a game. I mean, I grew up in the South. I've heard the word used, you know, it's not a casual word, it's not a minor word. It was a word used, it dehumanized people. And I think it still does. I mean, it just, all you have to do is start the end part. I mean, all you have to do is start going there. And it's all automatically dumps this bucket of shitty cliche on top of somebody. And who wants that? Who wants to live that way? I mean, I don't, you know, hippie doesn't bother me. Okay, people call me a hippie, so what? It's hardly anything, even the slightest comparison. But in a way, it did, yeah, who wants to be a cliche? Who wants to be generalized and categorized? Who wants to be appreciated for anything else but the individual they are? And this is the irony. It's coming from these people who are just all this passion for individual rights, and yet they will fucking destroy the individuality of people. They will deny its existence and classify them as a goddamn thing. And yeah, I'm sorry you don't have the same history. I'm sorry you don't have the same appreciation and haven't apparently had the exposure to realize that this word has been used in just evil and horrible ways, and it's dangerous. That psychology is fucking dangerous, and you know, not to appreciate that. And so let's go further through the history. So that's sort of the history. Let's all the anarchy talk, all the states' rights talk. All of a sudden, Ron Paul and his bullshit, and then Bella makes a video about Tom Cruise and has to end it with the words "black nigger." Alright, and what, no one reacts? Okay, that's their fucking business, but it was just bullshit. It was a stupid thing to end a video with. And then, you know, and then she makes videos, you know, then she starts with putting my name next to this nigga word, like there's some fucking difference. Oh, yeah, it's a huge, colossal goddamn difference. I mean, come on. You know, and like I said, it's if rap culture or this culture or whatever black segment of the black population chooses to play with this fire, that's their fucking business, because in my opinion it's their fucking word. But for us to mimic it and, you know, use it as an excuse, because that's all I see it as. I just see it as being used as an excuse to play with a fucking dangerous word. And she didn't apologize for it. And let's be clear, I mean, you don't think she's a racist. Well, she said in her video, I would like the right to, you know, it was perfectly fine with her at first to discriminate based on race, and it was perfectly fine for her to say, yeah, well, she doesn't like short people, little people, and she doesn't like ugly people, blah, blah, blah. And so then, yeah, she sort of retracted that crap. But what's the, you know, there's no point in retracting it. You said it. The idea that you would even think discrimination was some sort of right is the bullshit right there. I mean, discrimination based on irrelevancy. I mean, like I said, if discrimination based on for cause is one thing. Character, you know, character, not color of skin, not length of hair, not some other bullshit, not how ugly you are. I mean, you can't have a world where people feel liberated to be discriminating against each other based on these kind of things. It's just bullshit. And you know, for you to talk like, oh yes, well, it's very interesting the way you're bringing up the subject, and yes, this is she wasn't bringing it up in an interesting way. She was bringing it in a very ignorant, stupid, foolish way. There's just no way to bring it up. There's no way. Look, what is so complicated? I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, if people can't get that this is dangerous stuff and it really shouldn't be played with amateurs, you got to take some responsibility. I mean, look, this context is also Imus. Remember Imus, nappy-headed whores, hoes? You know, his career was ruined over it. So I mean, it's not a minor or meaningless issue, and it's just nothing to be played with. Why fucking go there? Why play there? There's no reason to. And I don't think it would take too much for you to just say, yeah, it's better just left the fuck alone. It's not really a fertile ground for comedy or any fucking thing else. It's just, you know, fuck it. Just leave it alone. So yeah, I mean, look, Victor, I like you, and I get pissed off at people, and okay, I'll get unpissed off. So I mean, I don't need to chill or do any of that stuff. I mean, I have to speak what's, you know, if something pisses me off, I'm gonna say it. So fuck it. And I'm not shooting anybody in the head over it. But yeah, it's distracted me. It's upsetting. I'm not comfortable. I have a right to say something. It's making me very unfucking comfortable about what the fuck I'm doing, associating with a bunch of fucking asshole bigots. So I mean, it's sort of important. Shit. That's all.